about that, because when we are talking about networking, and we just say the power of networking, and we're just talking about networking, most people at times, they get it wrong. We all know that our network, there's this saying that says that your network is your net worth. Right. But your network can also be the major problem of your life. If you don't first of all determine who you are. We've heard the story of a lion in the midst of lamb. And if you don't know who you are in life, you will get your network wrong. If you don't first of all know who God has called you to be or who you are. For example, I don't mix it, I know who I am. 120%. Anywhere you find me, anywhere I enter, I'm conscious of who I am. Your mindset and your mentality is very, very important. A person that does not know who he or she is will get it wrong when it comes to network. That is why most of the time you find yourself in a circle, you ask yourself, how did I get here? You walked yourself there because you don't understand who you are. For example, if you know that you are supposed, let's say for example, now you are a lawyer. Let me use as a lawyer, you are a lawyer. And you don't understand who you are as a lawyer, and you are expecting some fantastic brief. I was telling someone this morning, I said before, I used to think litigation is, if you are a litigation lawyer, you are a poor charge and bail lawyer. I repented when I met somebody, the four of them, they did litigation and they shared $28 million. So if my son or my daughter want to be a lawyer today, you must do litigation. We will just make sure that the kind of litigation you do is not charge and bail. This same person I'm telling you is one of my mentors. He has a property, 126 hectares, in a choice location that worth over 300 billion. He is a litigation lawyer. He goes for litigation outside the state with private jets. Now, a person that is a lawyer that does know, you don't understand who you are. I'm just using that to just explain. You don't understand who you are. You will find yourself in a wrong circle. You eventually become an agent because you don't know. You see, there are many lawyers today, they are not agents. Because you don't understand. If I'm going to do I think I'm going to do a second degree. It's going to be law. I'm just looking now for the time I will make enough money so that I can leave business for some time and go to school. I like law. My wife is a lawyer. I will sit her down. You don't understand who you are, a lawyer. Can we transfer certificate? Let me give you my own certificate. If it's possible, I think they should do that thing. We'll just switch. Baby, let me take law. Come and now see what I will make use of it. Because if you are looking at the richest guys in this country, most of them have background in law. So I'm just using that because first of all, we just have to, I've met a whole lot of people that they don't know who they are. And they keep finding themselves in the wrong space. Knowing who you are is important. Understanding who you are is important. And also your mentality, your mindset. Now everybody sees me, they see me when, hey, this guy look fresh. I think he knows me when I wasn't looking as this fresh. He's been following me since the days that we'll go and do prints together, we'll go enter book and go enter Amala together. Since then, when I got to Lagos, the first place I got to Lagos is, where is this place? Ajegunle. And I think I need to do excursion for some people that are following me. Let me take you to Ajegunle. If you are in that place, if you don't have a strong mindset, you are doomed. Everything about you is speaking death. I mean everything. You are walking on the road, you are seeing shit on the street. Where do you see that in a normal place? But the day I got to the place, I said, wait, that's the first place I ever came to in Lagos. I said, where is the rich of the rich staying here? In this Lagos, they say Ikoyi. Yeah, we'll go there. To the glory of God, that's where we live now. Not too far ago, because the mindset was right. If your mindset is not right, if your mentality is not right at first, you will get this networking thing wrong. So I think we need to talk about that before we now talk about networking. Networking, yeah, everything about life is all about your network. There are two people, there are two realtors. One will never sell more than 100,000. And one will do nothing and sell billions. The difference between the two is network. Actually, the difference is, most of the time, I've met a whole lot of people that I realize that really, success is not all about what you know. It's about the circle you are in. Because there's some discussion we will discuss among us that no matter the binding, and Holy Spirit will not even tell you. And I'm a person that, as much as I carry the banner of Jesus Christ anywhere I go, I try to bring practicality to Christianity. Now, many of the speakers have spoken and they've talked a whole lot of things. You see people that are Christians, even you, that you are not God, you want to disown them. You just want to, can you just don't go outside and tell yourself you are a Christian? Just say, I have a religion. Don't mention Christianity. Because we don't understand what it means to be a Christian. If you understand what it means to be a Christian, you would probably do better. Many of us are degrading this. And Christianity is not even a religion, it's a lifestyle. It is a lifestyle. So when we're talking about networking, we need to, first of all, get it right when it comes to our mindset. Because if you don't get that right, you will get everything I want to tell you wrong. And you now can say, it's Dr. Kolade that said I should do this. What they are saying we should do this. It's not that you did not first of all understand it. So I think every one of us understand that before you can move into a level of networking, because networking is just meeting people, it's just connecting. When I left secondary school, that time they were asking us that what was raining. So you had to do computer something. So what I did was networking, even though I did not finish. But one thing I know about networking is that it has wire. And you have to connect it to somewhere. And if you don't connect it, no matter all the stairs, run everything. Now, you see this place lit up like this. Run all the light, everything. Don't connect it to this, it will not work. So, it is about meeting people. And if you don't understand who you are, if you don't have a good mindset, and if you need to work on your mindset, there are books that can help you, there are people that can help you, I also talk about how you can improve your mindset along the line. As I'm talking about this, I will also be going back to mindset, because that is very, very important. There are 3 categories of network that are very, very important into your life. 3 categories, and I don't joke with any of them. I would say they are upper, they are middle, the middle, and the lower. Let me start from the lower. The lower are your mentees. I know many of us here, we need mentors. But I need to talk about that, because a time will come whereby you also get to that position and you understand that if you don't know this, you may be stranded in the nearest future. Early this year, January, one of my mentees just chatted me up. He said, "Sir, what do you want for Happy New Year?" I've never heard that before. He said, what do you want for New Year? I said, what do I want for New Year? I just laughed. What do I want? Nothing. Whatever you want to bring me. The guy brought a massive hamper for me. Now, rewinding him back. This was a guy that could not even afford 100 naira, 500 naira. But it was a guy that I saw potential in him. I poured into him, and I'm reaping. Now, whatever the gift he gives to me, I don't think I appreciate it, but it's not that maybe I'm looking forward to. But the fact that what we don't understand, that if you joke with these people, you may be stranded in the nearest future. If you joke with the people coming behind you, you may be stranded in the future. You must have that in mind, that as you are being poured into, as you are associating, you are also carrying them along. I'm big at that. I've seen many people that I know many people that when I need them maybe from under level, I did their premarital counseling for them. 2 of them now expecting baby. Now I have people that say, it is a joy to see them grow. It is a joy I'm not going to dwell so much on that. Your colleagues, your friends, because I want to talk about mentorship majorly. But I want to also touch on this one so that you can understand. Your colleagues, your friends. You see, you are strong as your link. Now, no matter how strong a chain is, if it's broken, it becomes weaker. So I always try to encourage us to make sure that you have good associations around you. No matter who you are, if you are in the midst of small-minded people, you will eventually become small. Now, one of the things I did early in life when I started my journey was I detached myself from anybody that does not look like where I'm going to. If you don't look like it, we can never journey together. I will tell you I love you, but our journey is not together. Because you don't look like where I'm going. Because there's no emotion in this thing. It's not because we've known each other for 39 years. Me, I'm not emotional. It is my life. It's my life. If you are not moving, I tell you by the grace of God, I will detach. I will delete your number. I will do everything possible because there are some people that the best you can do for them is to detach yourself. Because if you are amongst them, first of all, what do you discuss? So we're talking about social media. I see many people say social media is distracting. I look at them. How is it distracting? I get more knowledge on social media than anywhere in the world. Because social media will feed you based on your whether what you are following. If I follow you on social, if I follow you, that I'm following you, that you see me following, you are heavy, man. I don't follow anyhow. I don't follow you because I follow you means I will see anything. Whether you are pushing out junk or you are pushing out reasonable thing, I will see it. So I don't follow anything. So when I go to Instagram, I see quotes, I see words of encouragement, I see things that pushes me, I see things that enlarge my heart. But you are following wahala. How will you not see wahala? Because I don't understand. This is just a basic thing. Social media is one of the biggest assets to my life. I left social media for like 6 months. Actually, I didn't miss it though. But by when I came back, it made more sense to me because of the people I'm following, the things I'm following. So social media is not the problem. It is you that are the problem. You are the one that is the problem. Can you even go and check your followers? The people you are following. Me, I review it every time. If you have been following, you notice that my followers keep reducing. It doesn't increase. Because I just look at it, this one gone save, this guy gone save. I'm just following because I just unfollow. If you want to unfollow me, I don't care. If you think whatever I'm pushing to you is not worthy enough for you to view, unfollow me. It's not following. I don't know where people are so angry that why are you fighting with the guy? Because you unfollowed me. Are you okay? Like something wrong with you? He unfollowed you on social media. Can you call him? Does he pick your call? He picks your call. You guys talk. What's it? Because social media is just like, it's not, at times it may not be real. So, but I'm just saying that because social media can be used maximally. So your friends, your associations, for example now, there's a circle you will be that poverty can never come near you again. You see, you don't understand that. God, there was a time, last year December, I went back and I was thanking God of how fantastic the year was. And God was telling me, I'm so disappointed in you. You didn't do anything. Last year was one of the best years for me. I've never known a better yesterday. And I will never know. I won't. I will never know a better yesterday. It's not even about confession alone. There are some things that I know. There is no day I wake up that I'm not improving. There is no day. Today I know more things. I do more things. I take more steps. So by the reason of that, I can never know a better yesterday. Beyond confession, beyond grace. Yeah, I carry grace. I think everybody should know that. Serious one. But the grace of God is frustrated in many of us life because we are so dormant. The same you last year is the same you today. You not think you want to progress. You think God is stupid? If God sees a I see there was a question in our church. We were having a ministers meeting, and so they were saying that we were talking about destiny and purpose, and I was laughing. I said, you are telling me now that Bill Gates is not fulfilling purpose. Now, those are the questions you have to ask yourself. When pandemic happened, if not for Bill Gates, no church would hold. Do you know that? It's a funny thing that some of you think these guys may be of more importance to God than even you. Because they are backing God. You see, I want to tell you, God is not a Christian, no. I hope you know that. God is not a Christian. God is God. He's a God of agenda. He's a God of purpose. It's not about God can kill everybody because of it's not. Is it because the guy died, you are crying? God, this guy needs to go for this purpose. That's God. No emotion. God is God. So a Zuckerberg may be more important than you because God has given you an idea. Your brain is just so there's a lot of cobweb in your brain that you are not using it. I want every one of us to come here and live here with anger. I'm always angry. If you see me and me talking at times, you will be wondering that if you see me like you think this guy is going. At times I knock myself. Well, your head was not correct at that time. I tell myself. Because God is really waiting on us. What is the essence of this gathering? If by next year we are the same thing, what's the essence we should just stop it. I've been coming here now like 4, 5. If you have been here, if you heard me 4, 5 times, and your life is still remaining the same. If you come back in here next year, don't come again. Your life is just the truth of the matter because God himself is even tired of seeing you. God is tired. This guy keep coming, but after he heard it, he will go back. Let me tell you, last year when I came here I tell you guys, every time I come, I'm always better. Bigger, massive. I mean, it's not, it's not about, we are not capping it. It is real. Real. I'm not capping it. It's not, I'm bigger and better. The last time I came here, we never had a product in this Ibadan. As of today, we have the biggest product in Ibadan. The biggest. It's not, we are not capping it because God knows that if I give Kolade the idea, leave it. I don't need money. You need money to do business. You need money to do business. Everything I built today, I started with 40,000 naira. Everything I built today with 40,000 naira. 40,000 has produced billions. It's not, God is not. I'm angry when I see some Christians. I want to give you a boot because you are telling me that because you don't have this, that's why you can't do this. It's not, and I will never tell you what has not worked for me. I've worked it. My life is a plain book. If you're around me, you will see it. God is waiting. God is tired. My son. There was a time I was in Port Harcourt. I was praying to Saku Brendo, blah, 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 blah. And God said, stop disturbing me. I can't bless you because you have nothing you are doing. I heard it audibly. I wasted 8 months praying in tongues. Praying in tongues. The same anointing I feel when I pray, same anointing I feel when I walk. It's not about anything. It's not you. We have turned Christianity to and things. Do you know the Christian of the days of the whole of the days? They are Daniels. Daniels was in 4 kingdoms. They couldn't do with that. Do you know what it means to be in 4 kingdoms? It's not 4 governmental appointments. Kingdom. He worked with 4 kings. It was that relevant. Yet you are complaining. I'm telling you, I kid you not. This economy is the best for me. I can never be stranded. It's not possible. The day will never come. Because I will play and I will walk. I will pray and I will walk. Many of us, the angels are confused. They are confused, my sister. Say this one like this. This one like this. This one like this. Say, you know that is playing like this. You know, some pages are gossiping about the Father Lord, we can't bless this one. This one. The Bible says, I be on the way. The Lord met me. See? I can't be standing. Even the angels know that this guy, I'm so stubborn. So stubborn. They know. I can't. No matter what you are talking about, is it poverty? I have seen it. Poverty. I saw poverty to a level that somebody gave me pure water of 10 naira. I said, Lord, I thank you. You know when poverty will hug you? That you see, it's not about, we've seen it. So if you are telling me that this is, it's not about, it's about the life. You know, when I'm talking about Christianity, I'm always angry. Because you don't know the God we have. The God that said the silver is mine, the gold is mine. How will I be poor when that's my father? I can't be poor. They now even did a mistake. It's not a mistake. They were so perfect. They now named me Kolade. If you associate with me and you are poor, you can forget it. Me, God will detach from you. I don't think you can be rich. I don't think so. Because I'm so, and these things are from the beginning is about a mindset. How do you see your God? How is Christianity to you? How do you see what you do? When I was a printer, I am a proud printer. When I went to meet my father-in-law then, he said, what do you do? I said, I do printing. I'm a printer. I said, printing? I said, yes. I'm so proud of it because in that printing, that was the money. It was printing money I used to buy my first Benz. So I will not be proud of that. So some of us are not getting it right. And I think beyond giving us 39 steps, 29 steps, 3 million steps, it's just decide in your life that I want to get it right. Just decide. Or John Law. In this economy, you don't want to, if you are not in this economy, we are not, we are costing higher. My sister just moved to one of the best locations now. Is this in the economy that you moved to a bigger office? Is this the economy that she renovated the major banking in this economy? In this economy is not I keep saying it. Economy is not the problem. You are the problem. Economy cannot be the problem. How will economy be the problem? Everything we made all through last year, I made it in January. In fact, first week of January, I've made everything I made all through last year, this year. First week of January, the money I've made this year, I can't even tell you my worth anymore. I'm afraid. I can't tell you. And is it that we are special? No. Some of you are better than me. I look at some you talented guy like this. Look at Pastor Yomi. Look at Slide. Look at Slide. I was this. Me. I will not bring any book. Slide. You are way better. Some of you say, come and present like this. You whoop everything, but you will not do. But people like us, we do. I started my business in 2009. Let me tell you my first business. It was with my pocket money, 15,000 naira. My mother gave it to me. I looked at it that this money cannot do me anything. So I went to Dubai. I went to go and buy Okirika. I bought it with all the money. I remained transport fare. I bought starch. I washed it, ironed it, starched it, packaged it, took it to school. I sold like 40-something thousand. I still have some to wear. That's the first day I started. When I was in school, you see, I see many people, you see, poor people are the ones that have the ego the most. You are poor, you still have ego. Are you okay? You don't have money, you still have ego, you still have pride. Like you don't have money in your pocket, and you are still proud. You choose one. You say you have money. Even some people that have money, they don't even have any ego. You see them, they just carry, just go. You, there was a time when we went to our new hall in school then. There is a place we used to buy sweet and biscuits there. And where we are, there's no way to buy sweet and biscuits. How will you know? We are going for, I said, Pastor, sir, can I be selling sweet and biscuits? He said, he looked at me like this, guy, okay. I said, yes, I want to be selling. So I sold sweet biscuits, pure water, table water. So after the church, I will wear my tie, remove my tie. Early in the morning by 5, I've gone to go and get ice block. Ice everything, so that by the time we finish, there will be ice this thing. I sold it. There was just this year, I called the lady that we went to school together. I said, do you remember a guy that used to say, I said, I remember that guy. I said, who is that? He said, I can't remember the guy, but I know that was a guy. Like I said, that was me. He said, what? It's not right now. It's not about where we are. If you understand, if you have a good mindset, it's not about where you are. Me, when poverty was hugging me, in Lekki, I took my card. I knocked every door. I'm a printer. I knock. Do you know what it means to knock door in Lekki? It's a big risk. You can enter that door and not come out. It's a big risk. I was knocking every door. I do printing. I was knocking. I was looking out for where I can do bricklayer job. Men, especially men. You don't have job and you are sleeping. Men! You don't have job, you are sleeping. Men! If it's a woman, a woman you can still understand. As a woman, one of the time I'm going to teach my daughter. I'm believing God for a daughter. By the spirit, anyone. I say I want daughter. I have 2 sons, two boys now. I want, please, join your faith with me. So I'm going to teach my daughter how to strategically position herself. If you can strategically position yourself, you may not need to struggle as a woman. God bless. Who said root? Strategically. Just look at it. Shadow the guy that. Just look. And study the guy. Make sure that you're around the guy. Be kind to the guy. It's easy to hear God to that kind of lady. But as a man, no help is coming. You see, we also make our religion attractive. My dad is a mortgage in this Ibadan. He's Giwa Adini. Recently, I took him out to a city and he was telling me that. He was saying that I'm the only child that is a Christian. He said, he called all of my siblings. He said, see Kolade, go and follow him. He said, go and follow. This guy knows what he's doing. Follow him. One of my siblings was supplying the money I've given him in this recent time. He calls me our Oga. Now, if I preach Jesus Christ with them, one day here. But you are wasting. You are doing morning. Why do you need to do morning cry? Why? I would have given my life to Christ since maybe. But there was a man that came and preached Jesus to me. I look at the man like this. Say, if this is Jesus Christ, I know the body again. Because the man was smelling. The trouser was baggy. It's not baggy. When some trouser, you don't even want to call it. Not well kept. And you are telling him to come and accept Jesus Christ. But on a flip. You understand? I'm just doing this because I just want you to live here challenged. I want you to live here deciding to be a better person. A better person. Don't wait for help. Help is not coming. Create the help. When I started, nobody supported me. When I started laundry, I've done laundry. If I tell you my portfolio, all this one you are seeing is not all this one. They are when everything done pepper finish you. I've done laundry. What have I not even done, Seth? I've done it. Done laundry when I was in school. I would go and pack my mate's clothes. It's not about where you are now. Know where you are going. If you know where you are going, what you are doing now doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There are some of my friends. There's a friend, and on this level, I will soon go to the mentor so that I can wrap it up. I saw this guy. This guy was This guy had one of the biggest issues in our school. He left, he didn't finish, he didn't have certificate. Somebody just saw him and adopted him. We that would do nobody adopted him. So I saw this guy, you get grace. So I took a tie. He's my friend, was my roommate for 5 years. I fed him in school. When we went for IT, he didn't do IT. When we were going back, I was one that bought clothes for him. He knows what I'm talking about. Who I'm talking about. And somebody just adopted him. This guy buys. I've not seen that kind of thing in my life. Said, from today, you are my son. And if, there are people that adopt you, that your life is settled. I saw this guy, I said, okay, it's like me. When I see grace, I identify it. So I saw the guy, came to meet him. I took one, I didn't have money. Money was a luxury, the money. If I have 1,000, it's rationed. Because you don't know when another one is coming. You have to, prudence is because when you say artist teaching you about prudence, because you have money. You see how somebody is new. When you are done, when you know that when this one finishes, by default you are prudent. So I took the time. I went to meet him. I knelt down. I said, "My brother, pray for me." Say, "I know." I said, "Pray for me, sir. Pray for me. Pray for me." He just, I received it. Do you know that the 40,000 that I'm talking to you today was given to me by the same person that adopted him? I didn't even believe, because I don't look to man. And since that time, men have been adopting me. That moved me to the level of mentorship. You will be limited if you don't have mentor. It's not you may. I've gotten to a point in my life that I can use the word may and shall. You shall be limited if you don't have a mentor. There are people that I hope now. I've been believing God strongly, confessing to move to Ikoyi, confessing, binding and losing. 3 months of rolling with a mentor, I moved. He knows about this story. There's some things that they will take you in. You see, when it comes to the journey of, if you are talking about 1 million, 2 million, maybe 10 million, you can still be doing permutation. But when it's money, how does it have is no money? Money that you want to spend, you'll be thinking. You still know your balance. You still know your account balance. You don't have money now. You still know your account balance. You know your account balance. If they see money for you now, you will know. You don't have money. There's some money that will enter. You can't know your account balance because the zero is long. So you don't even know. You just know that, okay, this is in 500. The front is all what you know. So if you don't forget that 500, what is behind? You see something massive. You can have 590. That 90 is massive. You don't know. When it's about people, it's about journey. Because when you want to succeed, whether in career, in business, in marriage, in anything, in ministry, it's about mentorship. And mentors don't find you, you find them. Humbly I say, mentors don't need you, you need them. I see many people I go to and say, please, I want you to be my mentor. I look at, do you know how many things that is in my head? Do you know? You have to find me. I can't be the one saying that. If you want me to my mentors, and I will tell you, I will give you like 3 or 4 tips on how to make sure that your mentor is the one sorting you. To the glory of God, all my mentors, none of them can joke with me. Man, I have people that have money. I'm not. When I look at some of them, in my head I say, yeah, they must not kidnap this man. No. Money. I'm talking about hundreds of billions, not millions, hundreds of billions. There was one that was in his office. Okay. 25 million. When you have 25 million, it's in dollars. Oh, we'll send it. We'll start moving it. After we do that, we'll move the 15. I will sit down like this. You can't hear that kind of thing and your head remain the same. I told him, I said, Daddy, I've missed you. I want you to come and sit down. And let me tell you something. I've never asked any of them for money. Never. I give to them. I have some of my mentors that if I try to detach from them, one of them comes and says, Kolade, let's go and see a movie. I say, Kolade, Dr. K, where have you been? Dr. K, you are running from us. Because I'm so valuable to them. Number one thing you have to do to keep your mentor and be relevant to them is honor. See many dishonorable people. Dishonorable people. I was sleeping, I had my program, and to the glory of God, if any of my mentors come and I tell them I'm busy, they will understand. I had my program and my spiritual mother told me that, Kolade, I saw the message by 2 a.m. and I had plans for 8 a.m. already before I slept. I said, Kolade, I am moving. I will need you to do this for me. All of my plans gone. That is what they call honor. My mentors know that if there's only one person I need to do this thing for me, call Kolade. I am reliable. I'm telling you. They know. You can't be reliable and you will call them and they will not pick your call. I can do a test. If I call every one of them now, they will pick my call. I'm so valuable. It is deliberate. We must not have the same mentor. Don't try. If you have the same mentor and I want to sit on your mentor matter, if you try, we go the dragon together. Because I have that wisdom, supernatural wisdom on how to honor. I honor them in a way that they will think about me. One of them called me recently, said, I've been thinking about you all night. I heard that from one of them. One of them, I was working in the estate. He said, what happened? I went to his office. I saw that the chair, this man is a multi-billionaire. It was one I was telling, he was talking about millions of dollars. And I saw the chair is sitting. I saw he put one chair. I wasn't okay with it. So I now come the guy that I said, which chair do you have that is most expensive right now? He sent it to me. I said, I hope it's original leather. He said, yes. So I said, that time, to tell you what honor will cost you, I empty my account to buy that chair. It will cost you. Because they have to be convinced that if they take you in, you are an asset to them. I bought the chair. When I gave him, he said, you buy for my children? You buy chair for me? I've been thinking about you. What can I do for you? I mean, David, I've been thinking about you. I will mesmerize you. By the time I finish with you, you must think about it. I will almost compete with your children. Your wife will be afraid of me with your children. That this man, I will do it. I will honor. And I'm doing it with my whole heart. Not expecting anything in return. Yet I have it all. I'm going to do a program, so I'll bring some of my mentors. You see them. I mean, big men. They will not accept invitation from anybody, but they can never deny me. I've gotten to that position with some of them. You can't deny me. It is the same way when God said that, what? Can I hide anything from my friend? I've gotten to a point with my mentors that they will tell me something. They will say, you are the third person I'm telling this in my life. And who are the second person? My wife and my pastor friend. Because they see honor. Honor is an aroma. Honor is an aroma. You can't be dishonorable and you think they will. You cannot. It's not all about giving. It's not all about money. It's a disposition. Can you shut your agenda for them? they see things like that, they will not say, call me that. Wealth in career, all of us, thank God. You see, I see many of them. Some of them they've been in career this thing for 17 years. I say, God, people like us now, what do we do? We have been doing business all our life, permutation, everything. But I'm telling you that in career-wise, my sister, which one will you prefer? A staff that honors you and the one that does not honor you. You see, and this is also for you. Even honor translate everywhere. Is my mentee. When he was coming for me, but when he was coming, I was supposed to come together. I booked his train. I got a taxi to carry him from the train station. I brought him to a good hotel. I gave him a good meal. I asked him, what do you want? Oh no, it's not honor. If you want to give me another name, you call me honor. I will use honor to spoil your life. Because if I can do that for my Manuel is my boy. I can call you my boy, right? He's my boy. This guy is one of the people that encourages me the most when it comes to not giving up on people. He bought a plot of land from us, multiple of millions. The same guy that could not afford. First few years ago, he could not. The day my wife told me that Manuel bought a plot of land, I said, I'm going to know. This guy, me go tell him more. We are going to know where. Oh, you come and for me prophet offering. You know, but honor, transit. But when it comes to mentor, you can even try it with your other people. But mentors, honor. This generation that they just have mentor. They say, I have mentor, this thing, mentor. I don't know. You guys have to. You see, they are one of the best generations, but there are some things that are just not right. Honor. They just talk to people anyhow. You have the effrontery. If you notice that it's when this generation started coming up, that was when they started bastardizing pastors, fathers of faith, elderly people. They don't have regard. You will just be with your laptop and be doing freelancing. That's what you will do. If you want to amount to much in life, you must be honorable. You must be honorable. You must be honorable. I have a staff. You can imagine my secretary that I'm paying salary. I'm paying you. I told our executive manager in Ibadan, I was driving. I said, call Lagos to do a letter for me. She was telling the girl, the lady that is way beyond her age, in everything, that you know, you should tell me kindly, please. Are you okay? The lady, she was beside me, said, the MD said you should type this letter. He said, no, you should say please. You should not even put kindly. You see, this generation, I don't want to mention this because it will affect. Honor is an horror. If you want to go on with anything, decide to be an honorable person and try it for the next 3 months of your life. Just try it. It works. Grace abounds. Grace abounds. Honor them. Honor people. For example, now, you don't just go and meet somebody and just say, I want to. If you want Funto to be your mentor, tell her, but show it that is worthy of. You are worthy of him being your mentor. You know, just show. We are not saying that you should give up. I don't think there's anything anybody wants to give to me today that is not how much do you want to give to me? It's not about money. But things like that make us always think. The same way my mentors are thinking about me, but what can I do? If they have any opportunity. Now, one of them has given me opportunity that has given me billions. One of them. He still called me recently. Say, Kolade, I have this. When he showed me what anything real estate, he brings it to me. If he's thinking about real estate, it's me. And this is a big lawyer. He has so much real estate people around him. But I have used honor to block all of them away. You can't think about them, you must think about me. Be honorable. Say that I will be honorable. Not the honorables that we have in this country. Not that one. Not those ones. Mean honor. Be honorable. When you desire something, and even God, you can't come to God shabbishly and please let me know my time, please. Let me know my time, please. Because so that I can, be honorable. I think we have taken one or two things from this conversation. Don't be a doer. Be a doer. I will go any length for anybody that sees. You see, if you come and meet me that I'm doing this thing, I must see your blood. I must see it in it. That's why also when you are doing something, be known for one thing. First, let me tell you a story. I think I'm going to end with that. Be known for one thing. When I went to move to real estate, I was doing printing. I was not doing bad. I was living in one of the best places on the mainland, even though I was not even on an island. I had a car. My wife, my family is not, we are not doing at that level. And God said, go to real estate. And as at that time, I get printing job for a particular company that they give me printing job of maybe 3 million to 4 million. Expression. They do attachment. So I'm the one that do their nylon, all of their nylon that they use. So that's a huge thing. I can do 100,000 copies. I can do, the minimum I think I've done was 50,000. 150,000. So it was a very good one. The day God told me to move into real estate, I told them, they called me I said, as of now, for now, I'm not doing this. It was like I was mad. It's not because I can't sit there, but I know that if I take it, I won't be focused to build this thing. Real homes today, everybody look at me, everybody say this thing, but you don't know what has gone into it. It takes dead focus. The kind of focus that is crazy. Please, and also another thing, focus is important. Focus is important. Every one of us that have seen us spoken today, you will see one thing, is focus. They are known for one thing. The pastor Yomi, he has been an accountant all his life. My sister, even though she's an accountant, we've known her for interior and real estate. If I hear to anyone now, I say, Funta is selling rice, I'll come and be like, what's happening? Because we've known her for something. The man of God that is here, he has been preaching all his life. At least the angels are not confused. When they want to find you, because when God wants you, many say, you shall give, you shall bless your blood, you shall bring, and you shall pour you a blessing and everything. How to pour a blessing is not by, okay, thank you so much. How to pour a blessing is not by just confession. When they want to bring the blessing, every angels know that if you want to bless Kolade now, bring real estate opportunity. They know that they want to bless you now. Bring souls that will bless you. It's not soul that will not bless you. Soul that will honor you. Abi? But angels are not confused. But you today, even some people, even me, I'm confused. There was a brother of mine that came to me. I said, what do you want to do now? He said, I know what I want to do. I said, you don't know it. Go and think about it, because you have told me you want to do many things in your life. Go and sit down and say, this is what, I'm sure we can even know what to support. Because if you are doing everything I will put money to do, who is going to be frustrated? Be a doer. And I pray God will help us in Jesus' name. Please, everyone, understand that God is waiting for you. The blessing of God and the grace of God is frustrated because you are doing nothing. It has happened to me. And when I started doing something, the breakthrough happened. So many of us are frustrated. Not because God is not pouring out the blessing. It's just because you are doing not enough. Or you are doing nothing. If you want God to bless you, you have to show him. Because don't forget that you are not the only children. God is not, and I tell you again, God is not a Christian. God does not have to maybe 1.something billion children. God has over 8 billion children. Everybody is his children. You may be closer to him differently. Whether you say you don't even believe in God, you see, because Jesus Christ did not come and die for Christians alone. He came to die for everybody. So there are some people you see today that they see like they are useless. For example, I see some people like me now when I was in school. You cannot. When I was school, if you hear Kolade, it was for nothing good. Nothing. It was never for anything good. Kolade when I was in secondary school. Thank God he is aware. He was a prefect. So when they were calling prefect, they called my name. So the whole assembly was silent. Because how this cannot be? If it had happened, Aluka would have happened. Even me, I knew that prefect. By the time they called me, I got to say you stand by this side. I cannot be with these people. So by the time I got to the VP office, I had stolen my sister auntie's money. And I say, I know now. I know that prefects cannot come to me. Because I was saying, the devil was seated in me. To the level that we could lock our principal in the school that he said he's not going home. He was seated. So, if they are predicted then, that this guy would have, imagine you guys, people that say this one is now I'm winning souls for Jesus Christ. Now my life is showing light. So you have to understand that God is not a Christian. There are some people that they will not born again until the next 20 years. They will win more soul than you. They will do better for Jesus. Are you sure that Master Parker will not even become a pastor tomorrow? Are you sure that Portable will not carry Bible one day? Are you sure? Shino Rambo was a notorious thief. Notorious. When you hear Shino Rambo, he's dead. He was notorious. Today he's evangelizing. Imagine you have thought this just because God is a Christian. That time I say this one is gone. He's not gone. God has every one of us at heart. So don't be biased. But just make sure that your own life amounts to something meaningful. When you get to heaven, it's not all about how many tongues, how many hours do you speak in tongues. It is even mediocrity for you, a business person. You are in the early in the morning. You are saying that you are doing 8 hours. Are you okay? If you want to go to your office and be speaking in tongues under your breath and be working, if you are in my office and I see you open Bible, I will sack you. If during my working hour you open Bible, you are sacked. All these people will not even talk to me. Go and read your Bible before you come and because I'm paying you to come and work. Bible says a laborer is worthy of his wages. The laborer too must be able to do what he's supposed to do to collect that wages. Thank you, everybody. So, if you have any question,
wow,
ask us.
All right, we're just going to take 2 questions. This session was, previously I said the other one was quite a strong one. I think this is another level entirely. So, does anybody have question? We're just going to take 2 questions. If you have questions, please come forward or signify. All right, 1. You asked earlier, let's give another person a chance. Let's just be fair. So, do we have anyone that has not asked any questions so far and you want to ask a question? Okay, please just go ahead.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, sir, for the insightful words. I've learned a lot, but I have one question that keeps bothering me. It's assessing a mentor. If you feel led to a particular person, and you spoke with them, and they are not giving you the access that is needed, what do you think we should do in that kind of situation? What would you advise, sir?
So, I think I'll say something regarding that. You see, you have to understand that everybody that God has told you to go and meet is because they are even doing something. That's why God led you to them. They are busy. You have to find a way. If God tells you to access them, there are many ways you can access them. For example, now, if God tells you to access, for example, now, God says, He is my mentor, but he's closer to my wife than me. And if you are close to my wife, you want to get anything from me. So you may have to devise many strategies. You may, for example, now, if God says you access a mentor, and he says, sir, I want to come and do intern with you. Will you say anywhere that I say come and do intent that is valuable? You say no. Anywhere you are going, let me just follow you. How can I be of help, sir? Because actually, the real mentorship is not, nobody will sit you down to teach you. The real mentoring is when you are following, you are seeing their life. You are seeing how they are doing. I don't think I've ever sat you down and give you any course. Maybe when we do camp meeting. But I don't think I've ever sat, but he sees me. He will tell me that, Mr. K, I see you do this. I see you do this. So, you see my life. So, if you see my life, you should. So, the real mentorship is not, nobody is going to really sit down and say, even if God tell them, it is by following. So you have to devise a strategy. Can you come into the family? Can you come into their business? Look at what is in their interest. For example, now there's a friend of mine, like not that close. George, I was in his. This thing was speaking one day. He said there's a mentor. He just noticed that this mentor likes all these jokes video. So he has made up his mind that 365 days, I will give you 365 jokes. So by the time in the morning, just say, hello, good morning, just laugh, Joy, how you doing? They will talk and everything. Now, if there's a day he did not send that joke, you will ask, how far, are you okay? Because you're already used to it. So you also, it is strategy. You have to be, because it's your life. You have to be strategic with it. This person, if it's sports, for example now, God says you should go and meet, God says somebody should be your mentor. And he's an Arsenal fan, you say you're a Chelsea fan. You've gotten a mentor. You go and off your Chelsea, go and hang it and say, sir, we just bought one player. You're an Arsenal fan? Yes, sir, I'm an Arsenal fan. Oh, wow. When I'm going to watch ball next time, maybe we can go together. Most of my mentors, they like golf. Now, by default, I must be able, I've registered for golf club. I've got my golf kit. I must play golf. It is by my destiny demands that I play golf. Because if you, for example, I see that they play golf. I say, Daddy, let's go and play golf now. He just throws Kolade and you will see. Life, there's one of them. It works. I know the time it works. If I want to see him like this, I can wake up, start working by 4 a.m. I will know about that. He works around 8 a.m. So I know that before I walk from my house to his house, I need maybe like 10 minutes. So I will leave home by 7:59. I know that I will jam him. He has worked 100% time. So anytime I need to see him, the last time we worked for 1 hour 30 minutes. This is somebody that they will bring him from Nigeria to go to USA to come and train white. He keep point. So it is strategy. You have to be strategic. For example, now his wife, his wife will tell me I miss you. His children know me. No, he does not have any choice than to give me access. The security knows me because when I go, one day I was just driving. I said, "Oh, it's there. Well, I just Papa, you take." If you are everywhere, you water the whole floor. You water it. So by the time you water, PA can be that adversary for you. You say because the person has given you number, you are not calling him. You are ignoring the PA. What you not go? So you have to be strategic. You understand? You sit down, you strategy, you think, you use your brain. God told me one day, he said, why are you managing your brain? You don't know that by thinking alone, you can connect to divinity. So many people are managing. Are you okay? The person that has used his brain the most in his life has used 9%, and that was Albert testing. 9%. So why you think? You understand? Thank you so much.
All right, in the absence of none, we're going to wrap up this session. Thank you so much, sir. Can we join our hands together? Can we say thank you for this powerful packed session? It's such an impactful one.